Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
You said what? That I like little kids.
The sheriff's department was investigating a report of a man trying to lure a kid into the back of a white cargo van. The suspect in question was already an RSO on the offenders list since 1996.
But is there a Sean that lives here?
Just a second.
Yeah.
How you doing, Sean?
Good.
You mind talking with Deputy Messer and I for a couple minutes?
You take him in jail?
No, God, no. We'll talk down here if you're all right with that. How you doing?
Good. What's this about?
I was just going to ask you if you had any guesses as to why we're here.
I have no idea.
Okay. We'll kind of go in front of this car if you're all right with that. That way we have a little privacy, I guess, lack thereof of it. So, reason why we're here, just to get your side of the story. There's some parents that called in about some behavior last Sunday, the 25th, that they're a little concerned about. And they just expressed their concerns about their kid being by themselves and some other things and an interaction that occurred. Just here to get your side of the story, okay?
All right.
Like I said, I just want to get your side of the story.
I know who he is.
We're at your apartment.
Right.
You're free to go. You can walk away. Not under arrest.
I know who he is.
Okay, who's that?
I don't know what his name is. I know he's one of Tammy's nephews, because he talked to me about it, and I said I followed him to Crooked Door that night.
Tammy.
I don't know who she is. Drinks at the window.
Okay, can you tell me about what happened on Sunday? Like, what was your interaction with him?
He was talking to me a lot and stuff, and he was sitting there next to me talking to me while I was at the window. And I bought him some food, because he hasn't ate in a while. Because there's like people like that to work at the barn with that don't eat, so I bought him some food. And he was going to ride his bike down to the ore, and it was dark down that way, so I followed him in the brook, and I came back and home.
Okay. So let's just so I have a good grasp of things, I want you to start from the beginning on where what was he, do you remember what he was wearing? You don't know his name?
No.
You don't remember at all what he's wearing?
No.
How old was he?
I couldn't even tell you that.
Not even sure.
No.
If you were to estimate an age,
13?
13?
I couldn't even tell you.
Okay.
Okay. So I want you to start from the beginning on, I'm assuming Sunday. Is Sunday
Yeah.
accurate?
Yeah.
Okay. When you first met up or saw him on Sunday and then till the end.
He was talking to me, or I kept talking about wrestling all night.
Where at?
When I was sitting at the bar.
At the Winneshiek?
Yep.
Okay.
He was there all night.
Okay. So, Sean, just kind of keep in mind here, too. Like I said, we're just here to get your side of the story. Not here to judge you. Not here to piss you off. None of that.
No, I ain't.
But we've kind of done a little bit of our homework before we just showed up here today.
Right.
For starters, I guess before I get too ahead of myself, are you living here?
Yeah.
Is this girlfriend?
Yep.
Okay. Well, how long have you been living here?
We just moved.
Like days, weeks, months?
This week.
This week? Okay. So like I said, we've done our homework a little bit before you got here. Tell me about more what happened outside of the Winneshiek when you guys went outside together.
I just stood out and had a cigarette, and he was playing with some kids.
Okay.
And that was it.
There's some stuff being left out.
All right.
Okay. I'll start feeding you some questions and then you can...
Just Sean, when we stop out and we start speaking with people, we've already done our homework. We've conducted a good
Right.
portion of the investigation.
Yeah.
So we need to make sure that the statement that you provide us is matching up with video evidence and other statements that we've
I'm telling you the truth.
gotten as well.
So
Okay.
what did you drive there? Or what did you...
I had the barn van.
Okay. At any point, did this boy get in the van at all?
He went and looked inside.
Okay.
You what?
He went and looked inside.
Looked inside the van? Okay. So when he got inside the van, where did you guys go at that point?
Nowhere. I was outside.
You were outside.
Yes.
And where were you at that point?
Behind the doors where the back of the van opened up.
Oh, where at, like, geographical location, where were you?
At the barn.
You were at the barn.
Yeah.
So when he got in your van, you were at the barn.
Yep.
Out on County K.
Yep.
May 25th.
Yep.
Correct? About what time?
I couldn't even tell you.
If I were to tell you around 9 o'clock p.m.?
No.
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 When?
Still daylight yet.
Still daylight?
Yeah.
8? 9 o'clock?
No, still way before that.
Oh. Any idea on time?
No, I couldn't tell you.
No idea. But sometime in the evening on May 25th. Okay. So he got in the van. What happened when he got in the van?
And he got right back out. And I went up to the window.
So how long do you think he was in the van for?
Not longer than 5 seconds.
5 seconds he was in the van. He went in and he went out. What door did he get in the van?
The back one.
The back one? Is that a sliding door?
No, it's a full open one.
Full open door. So the very rear door of
Yep.
the van he got in.
Yep.
And then how did he get out?
That same door.
That same door. So you got in the rear door, you got out the rear door, 5 seconds, and this was at the barn?
Yep.
Okay. Did he ever get in the van anywhere else besides
No.
at the barn?
No.
No. And he just got in that one door and exited that one door.
Were you ever alone with him in the van at all?
No, I was wrong.
So you were never in the van at all?
I went into the van, and I followed him to the door. That was it. He never got a ride in the van to the door. No.
Okay.
He was on this little weird looking bike van.
Okay.
Tell us about the conversations that you and this young man had in the van.
Talking about wrestling. Oh, we didn't have a conversation.
Okay. So what were the topics that you guys discussed?
Wrestling, a lot of
Wrestling?
Oh, WWE wrestling.
And that was the only topic that you've ever
Yes.
engaged
Never
in.
engaged. It's all
Okay.
about wrestling.
There was more of a conversation that was had inside the van, and that's what we want to talk to you about today. Okay, Sean? Can you promise me something?
What?
That you're going to be 100% honest with me? You're not being honest with me. There was more of a conversation that was had, and I'm going to keep my voice down here a little bit because what I'm about to bring up to you is a little more explicit, if you know what I mean.
I didn't have
Okay.
no explicit.
Because there was a conversation that you had with him, okay, that where you made a comment about having sex with boys, and that you've had sex with little boys in the past,
I didn't have
and that you enjoyed it.
explicit.
So why would this young boy, this teenage boy, why would he just make this up?
But I've never.
So right now you're being dishonest with us.
I am not being.
You are lying to us right
No, I
now,
am not.
and we want your cooperation.
Sean.
Okay,
I'm going in the house.
we're gonna give you a chance. We're gonna give you a chance to be honest with
I'm going
us.
to be honest. I'm
Sean, you gotta look at it from this perspective. This is your opportunity to show your face, okay? Because we're doing an investigation here, okay?
Yeah.
Obviously, our body cameras are on. How do you want to look to the public? Because, like I said,
I've never said that, so
there's statements that have occurred. Everything's on video, Sean. I'm not gonna lie to you. Everything's on video.
I didn't say it. There's no way I said it. Show me the video where I said it then.
Okay, let's see that gray towel down there.
I'm going to my house.
Okay, well, you're under arrest, Sean.
You
okay,
can't do this.
Yes, we are.
You
You're
said
under
you weren't
arrest.
going to arrest me.
You're under arrest.
At that point, no. But
Can I get out of this one?
Nope.
What do I
Put down the cigarette. Put down the cigarette.
What do I have to
Put down the cigarette now.
Can you please tell me?
Put the cigarette down.
Don't get.
I have to go to work tomorrow, please.
Put your hands behind your back.
I'll cooperate.
Stay back.
Don't
Okay, wait.
please.
Okay.
Sean, stop.
We're gonna put you in handcuffs and then we'll talk. Okay? Because we have to read your rights at this point. Okay?
You're going to take
So,
me to jail, are you?
we're gonna read your rights.
If
Okay.
I cooperate, you're not taking me to
Listen.
jail?
Hear me out. We're gonna put you in handcuffs. We're gonna read your Miranda rights. Then we're gonna talk. Fair?
Will you let me out?
Ma'am, I'll be right up and I'll explain everything
Okay,
that's
make any
going on.
promises
Okay.
right now. Let's get
Thank
this
you.
taken care of first.
Thank you for cooperating.
You said you weren't taking me to jail.
Initially, I
At
did.
that point, no.
What do I got to do to get out of this then?
We're gonna have a chat. We're gonna continue our conversation, but we need to read you your Miranda warnings.
After the suspect has read his rights, the interview continues.
Is there a bail, sir?
We have to look it up.
Yeah, we'll look it up. But Sean,
What am I being charged?
hear me out, okay? I'm not lying to you. I want you to think of how you're perceiving yourself now, because right now it looks pretty bad on your end, right?
Yes.
So, like I said before, I know you do. Well, like I said, I never make anybody promises, and I'm not going to make you any promises today, but I want to have a conversation to figure out what was going on in your head and get your side of the story last Sunday, okay? Is that fair enough? Can we do that?
Yes. If I would I help you get out?
Like I said, I don't know how much I can say to you. I'm not going to make any
One thing
promises.
that we can promise you is that we will relay back to our district attorney that initially you put up some resistance, but eventually you came around and you came clean. We can do that. I can't make any promises on that. Some of this stuff is out of our control. Okay, I don't want to lie to you. I want to be straight up with you because I can't expect you to be honest with me and then I'm lying to you.
How
You
do
know
I
what I mean?
figure out there's a bail?
Well, let's have
So
a
if I
conversation
can't-
first, Sean, and then we'll figure out and go from there. Does that sound fair enough?
All right.
Okay. So it's Deputy Messer, I read you your rights.
Yes.
Everything's understand all those. Okay.
What am I being charged with? Everything else.
Like I said, first before we get to that and finding out the bond and all that kind of stuff, I want to have the conversation about what happened on the 25th, and then that's going to play a role in what happens further. Okay. Does that sound fair enough?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's be honest. Like I said, I truly am not lying to you, Sean, that between Graymore Marine, the one to shake
I
the
know
barn,
cameras there.
there's cameras everywhere.
I know.
And there's audio
Yeah.
as well.
So they're fancy cameras, Sean, is what I'm telling you, okay? So I want you to start from the beginning.
I did say that, but I was drunk
You said
when I
what?
said it.
I'm sorry, you said what?
That I like little kids.
Okay.
And I was drunk when I was saying I shouldn't just.
Here's the thing. Sometimes we're men, right? We have sexual urges.
Yeah,
Okay.
but it wasn't right.
We're men here, right?
Mhm.
And we have sexual urges, and sometimes we have a hard time controlling those. Fair to say?
Yeah.
So, what other reason would it have been for you to have this boy get inside of your van other than to fulfill a sexual urge?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Are we on the same page here?
Yeah.
I mean, we're just men here talking, right?
Yeah, and I was drunk when I said I should have
Yeah.
done.
So what was your plan? What was your plan at the end
I
of the
wasn't
day?
going to go along.
What's that?
I wasn't going to go along.
Is that what you decided at the end? Because
Yes.
that's great if it is,
Yes,
because
it
it
is.
tells us that, you know what, initially you may have made a mistake and those thoughts kind of went through your mind, but then you caught yourself and you corrected it, and
Yeah.
that's great. So when he got in the van, did you have a sexual urge at that point?
No, that's when I didn't go in the van with him.
What's that?
That's when I didn't try
That's
to go in
that's
the
when
van.
you didn't.
Mhm.
Okay. At what point did you have that sexual urge?
For when I was there at the bar talking to him.
When you were talking to him at the bar,
Drinking at the bar.
you had a sexual urge. And what did you want to do? What was going through your mind?
At that time, I was thinking it'd be all right.
Okay.
Then I got close to the van and figured it's not worth it.
Yeah.
And that's why I backed up.
Mm-hmm.
What was your exact intent? What was your sexual fantasy at that point to do
I
with
didn't
him?
have any.
No plan, nothing
No.
at all? This is going to sound weird because obviously we're all three men here talking. And truly, I'm not here to judge it. But did you find him attractive?
No,
Not at all.
not at all.
Okay. Where were these sexual desires coming
I
from?
think it's because I was drinking too much that day.
Okay.
I had like 12 beers,
Fair enough.
a couple of jacks.
Okay. So at one point, I want you guys walked off of the Winnie property onto the barn to a goat pen, right? Remember that?
We didn't go to no goat pen.
You did. You're on camera at that
I
point.
don't remember going to the
Oh,
goat pen.
remember that at all?
No,
Okay.
Maybe you were near it or something.
might have been near, but I don't remember going in or close to it.
Okay. And then, did you make any sexual advances
No.
on the boy? Sounds like you touched his hand. I wouldn't consider that a sexual advance,
I don't
but
remember touching his hand. No.
okay. You touched his hand at one point. Do you remember where that happened at?
No.
You don't
I don't
remember.
remember doing it.
You don't remember doing it.
No.
Okay. So I want to get back to this. Your mind. I want to understand what was going through your mind as you were interacting with him. So we're talking about the sexual urge. Obviously, there's only a few things that can be done when you're interacting with a little boy and you have a sexual desire. Fair to say?
Right.
Either one, you're going to give him a blowjob.
Right.
Fair to say? Or he's going to give you a blowjob.
Right.
Or he's going to put his penis in your butt.
Right. I understand
Or
what
you're
you're
going to
saying.
Okay.
Right.
So what did you want to do at that point?
I don't know. I wasn't thinking along those lines.
Okay.
I just had the urge, and then when I got over, that's when I backed up.
Did you have an erection?
No, I did not.
Never had an erection, but
No.
maybe you were fair to say maybe a little pent up in terms of sexually aroused.
I think I was going to have a rush.
No. Okay. But you had some fantasies.
I think I did.
Okay. You had a sexual urge.
I don't know.
Okay.
I didn't have any idea what was going to happen or anything.
Uh-huh.
So I got by the van, so I backed off.
Was there any other reason for you to be interacting with this teenage boy, other than to fulfill a sexual
Well, at
urge?
first it didn't even start out like that.
Yeah.
It started out, that happened later.
Uh-huh. Okay, kind of developed, kind of progressed
Yeah.
into that as you interacted with him.
Yeah.
You had that sexual urge.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you ever expose your penis
No, I didn't.
to this boy?
No.
Did he ever expose
No,
his
he did
penis
not.
to you? Did you ever touch his genitals?
No.
Did you have him touch
No,
your
I didn't.
genitals? No. Okay. All right. And I can say that that information that you provided right there matches up with the investigation, and that's good. But there are some other things that don't quite align with the investigation that was being conducted. And that is in terms of this boy being in the van, how long he was in the van. I feel like you downplayed that.
No, that was how long it was in
5 seconds.
About 5 to 10 seconds. Wasn't longer than that.
5 to 10 seconds. Wasn't in there any longer.
No.
And were you in the van with him during
No,
that
I was
time?
not.
Okay. So I can definitively tell you were with him in the van, and it was longer than seconds. We're talking minutes here.
I wasn't in the van for long.
Okay. Do you remember how he got out of the van towards the end of your guys' contact?
At the back door.
Back door. Okay.
He never got out the front door.
No.
Do you think he ever felt uncomfortable while he was in that van?
I think so.
What was he saying to you while he was in that
He
van?
was just still talking here.
Like about what?
I don't remember.
Okay.
I honestly don't.
So another thing, keeping in mind what I told you before about thinking about how you look in the long run. So he had to crawl out from behind the van out through the front door to get out of the van. So
Okay.
can you tell me about that at
That
all?
was me.
That was him.
No, I crawled out the front door
Why did you crawl out the front door?
because I don't want to be in there. And that back door doesn't open from the inside. So I crawled out the front to the side, and that's when I let him out.
Okay.
Tell us about that conversation that you had with him, because you did say you made a comment about that you have fucked little boys in the past and you enjoyed it.
I've never have.
Okay, but you made that statement
I was
to him.
drunk when I said it.
You were drunk when you made the statement to this teenage boy on May 25th.
Yes.
So you did say it, just so we can get that on the record here, because
I don't remember saying it, no, because I've never done that before in my life.
okay, but the investigation that has been conducted by
Right.
Deputy Berg shows that you made a statement to this boy that said that you fucked little boys in the past and you liked it.
It was a lie.
Okay.
It's not true.
Okay, so you're saying that that information is a lie.
Yes, I've never said that.
Okay.
What about did say it's a lie I've never done, is what I'm saying.
Okay.
Are you saying it's a lie you've never fucked the boy, or like it's a lie that you were
It's a lie I've
accusing
never
you saying
The
that?
boy, that's
Okay.
what I'm saying.
Do you think you might have said that out of drunkenness to
That's
him?
what I'm saying.
Okay.
I've never done that before. I've never
Okay.
had sex with
Fair
him.
enough. I'm with you. So,
Gotcha.
so are you saying that you said it to
Yes,
him,
but
but you've not
I-
actually done that in the past?
Right.
Gotcha.
So why did you make that statement to the
He
teenager?
just caught up in the moment.
Caught up in the moment? Okay.
Is it fair to say you were trying to maybe ease him a little bit, or like get him to trust you a little bit, or what was your intent by saying that comment?
I don't remember.
Okay. Sorry to interrupt you.
Sean, there's only one reason you would say that, and that would be because you're trying to kind of feel him out, so to
Right,
speak,
and then-
to see if you'd be interested in engaging in sexual intercourse
Right.
with you.
But
There's
it-
no other reason that you would
But
say.
it didn't seem like that's why I'm saying.
Okay. So the reason you made that statement is that you,
I was pursuing it at the time, but then that's when I backed out, is what I'm trying to say.
yeah. So you said that you were pursuing him,
I was thinking of that at the time when I was caught up in the moment. and
thinking of what?
then when I said the urges, I was thinking on those urges, and then that's when I backed out.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I know you told Deputy Measure before, and I might have misheard it or misunderstood it, but I just want to clarify one thing. How did this boy get into your van, Sean?
I opened the back door.
You opened the back door. What were you saying to him when you opened the back door?
I honestly don't remember.
You don't.
What was your purpose for opening the back door? The purpose.
I was thinking about it at the time about the urge, and that's when I backed out.
What's that?
I was thinking at the time about the urge, and that's when I backed out.
Okay. So you opened the back door. What was going through your mind when you opened that back door?
If this was going to happen or not.
What's that?
If anything was going to happen or not. And that's
What do you mean by that?
if anything sexual was going to happen or not.
Between you and the boy?
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's when I backed down and went.
So you wanted to go somewhere private with him. Is that fair to say?
Yeah.
He has been arrested for alleged child enticement. He's still in custody on a $50,000 cash bond at the time of this video. There is also a court order that prevents him from being around anyone under the age of 18. The case is pending.